And we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a nice clean fight. All right, come on.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Looking for a big shot up top. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Solid counter punch by Razor. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Blocks it away. Razor's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Well-placed counter punch by Bad Intentions. Razor's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. On the mark, the counter punch by Bad Intentions. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Good looking counter punch. Good defensive skill. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And there he counters back against his opponent. Halfway through round number 2. Protecting his head well with his guard. Scores with the combo to the head. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Good combination to the head. And another shot comes in. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, Ben. He's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
And round number 3 is underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good block by Bad Intentions. Fires right back at him. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Well-targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. He's doing a really nice job here on the outside. He's staying safe. He is away from his opponent's danger zone, but yet he's able to accomplish things offensively.
Yeah, he's getting full extension on his punches is what you're basically saying, Joe. He's doing a good job of that. If he threw his punches from a little too close, he would get time. So he's making sure he's at the right place when he first gets those punches moving.
Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Bad Intentions. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counterpunch by Bad Intentions. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Good way to protect the midsection. Final 10 seconds. coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Or he scores well with the double jab. Razor's able to avoid that punch. Excellent 1-2 by Razor. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Oh, good exchange there. Back up top he goes. Seconds to go here in this round. Able to cover up that gut. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end this night.
He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight, looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Very clean offense from defense by Bad Intentions. Off the mark. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Double up your punch.
Fires right back at him. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Razor's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see... Oh, that's gotta hurt. He falls victim to that big hook. Nice block by Razor. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks that belt line well. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him, because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
So we come to the end of the round. And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Bad intentions, his offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about 20. How long until the police catch up to him, or his opponent pulls him over?
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Well off the mark by Razor. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That is part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
Well-targeted counter punch by Razor. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Bad Intentions is doing really well on the outside. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Targeted counter punch by Razor. As this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
block by Bad Intentions. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good return fire that time. Nice block by Razor. Able to cover up that gut. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Lands the counter. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
There it is! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
All right, punch it up.
Use your feet.
Doing well on the outside. Bad Intentions is making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
A good two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Nice block by Razor. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Razor's getting caught with headshots. Teddy, to me this is pretty simple. Move your head.
Otherwise, the other guy will. And he's been moving his head for him all night.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Keeping his hands up, getting away of his opponent's effort. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is damaged back. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's gonna try to survive it. to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. A fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Razor's sticking to his game plan regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Razor. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the dark room, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That punch away. Good exchange. He fires back. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
I suppose if you're his opponent, you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going after it. That cut is there for a reason. Why change anything?
If you're the guy who caused the cut, yeah, the first thing you think, Joe, is you keep going after it. But you don't...
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Punch it out, guys.
Blocks the headshot. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Back against his opponent. left hand after getting tagged himself. Good block there by Bad Intentions. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Bad Intentions is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecard.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Good block by Razor. Good-looking counterpunch. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
Razor's in a bad place right now. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Comes back with the left hand again. Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Come on now, come on.
Good stuff. Great action this round. Just a minute 30 in, and they're going all out.
I'm tired just watching it. Imagine how they feel.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged. This great combination. He is down on the mat. That is it. This fight is over. Bad Intentions is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Bad Intentions is your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.